What's going on, YouTube? Your homie guy about to bring out a new video today on the It's On You channel. Today this video is going to be about a product that I had a few months. I've used it a couple times, but I haven't got around to actually doing a video on it. It's very dope. I know you guys probably seen it, but I just wanted to do it just in case some of my followers hadn't seen it. And it is the Paragon weapon light cleaner. It's very dope, and also not only for weapon mounted lights, you can use it for, if you're a firefighter like me, use it for your flashlights. And in particular, my helmet light is very dirty. I haven't cleaned it in a while. I normally would clean it with some CLP that I use to clean my guns and all that stuff, but this stuff is very dope. So if you're not into guns but you're a firefighter, you might want to look into this, and I will put a link in the description. But y'all already know I gotta do my EDC dump before we get too far, so we're gonna start off with my watch. This is the G-Shock Move, and it is the, make sure I give you the GBD H1000. Pretty dope watch. All right, we're gonna go to my keys. Recycle firefighter key lanyard and the Olight keychain light on that joint. EDC light of choice is the Streamlight ProTech 2LX. I have a rechargeable 18650 battery in there. And my minimalist wallet made by Recycle Firefighters. All right, also in my left back pocket, we have my Riding the Rain notepad. All right, we're gonna go to my back right pocket. Would have been my phone, but I'm recording from it. This is the case, and it's an iPhone 11 Pro. All right, we got the multi-tool of choice, and it is the Leatherman Skeleton CX model. All right, and blade of choice, which is a fixed blade, defensive blade, and this is a K-Bar TDI and a FS sheath made by the homie in Montgomery. Pretty dope. Y'all give him a follow. I will put a link in the description for this too. He also makes holsters and all that good stuff, but he makes sheaths for pretty much anything. If he don't have it, and if you're willing to send the knife to him, he'll use it to make the sheath for the molding. All right, we're gonna go in my right pocket. We got my Apple AirPod Pros and a hype case. All right, we got my lighter, which is a Zippo case, and it is a Thunderbird butane insert. If y'all notice, I start carrying a lighter more when it's in the fall and winter. And my pen is a Fisher Space Pen Bullet. Had this one a few years, maybe 2 years, I guess. And the good old chapsticks is the Burt's Bees West chapstick. And then we're gonna go with the gun. Glock 19 Gen 5 MOS front serrations. We have the Trijicon suppressor height night sights. We have the Hollison 507C mounted on the CNH weapon precisions, and we red dot mounting plate, that's CNH precisions, and we have the TRLR 7 stream made by Streamlight, and it is riding in a Tier 1 concealment Axis Slim. I've seen it numerous times. And my belt is a Blue Alpha Gear EDC hybrid. All right, guys, we're gonna change this view up so we can do a tabletop view, and I'm actually gonna clean the lighter too so you can actually see it, and just run down some safety tips on how you should go, the procedures you should go about when you're cleaning your lights. All right, guys, here go a few lights that I'm gonna clean and some that I'm not, just gonna use it for an example. As you can see on this Streamlight TRLR HL, I still have one of the time clear stickers on there. I'm gonna leave it on there until I use it, until it gets dirty or whatnot. But that's what I used to use in the past, and they work pretty fine. It's actually easy. You don't have to clean them, but it's just hard to get them directly on the edge. As you can see on my X300, I was using them, but you still can see the carbon build up along the side of them. Get the light over here a little better. And I'm going to clean that just to show you the difference of it and make it look a little better. You can also use this stuff to clean the outside of the light. Me personally, I'm not cleaning it unless it's just absolutely horrible. But it's, even then, I probably won't clean it. It makes no sense. All right, so we're going to run down a couple of safety measures to procedures to go through before you start cleaning your weapon mounted lights. For ARs, it's kind of difficult to take them off of the rail. It's not really difficult, but once you get it in that sweet spot, you don't really want to keep removing them. So I suggest taking your upper off of your detaching your upper from your lower, and that way, you know, of course, making sure it's no round in the chamber, but also just in case if you forget and it is around in the chamber, taking the upper off of it, you won't have the fire control, which is the trigger housing and all that stuff connected to the upper. But always do your best. Just make sure the chamber is cleared. If you want to just go to another step, you can just remove the bolt carrier group from inside, from out of the upper, and so you can clean the light. As you can see, this one is pretty dirty. I have cleaned it some time ago, but as you can see, I got a good amount of carbon buildup on the side, and with these muzzle brakes, you get a lot of carbon buildup on them. And I won't be cleaning the outside of it. I'll just be cleaning the actually light, the lens of the light itself. And for your firearm, for your pistols, also you want to remove those as well from the gun if you don't want to, especially this is my carry piece, so I'm not going to unload it right now. So, but I will take the safety measures of just removing it from the firearm and moving it to the side, and that way I don't have to worry about flagging myself. So this one is pretty dirty as well. It's a little cloudy. I've cleaned it, but it's been a while and I've shot it, you know. But this one don't get as dirty as the bigger lights for some reason, and it's shorter, so I don't know why. But anywho, it only takes a dab of it. So we're gonna start off with my carry piece. You'll get it. Put a little dab on there and just let it sit. Move it around a little bit. And I got some Q-tips to I'm not gonna really try to get it off right now. I'm gonna let it kind of soak in. Might put a little more. It's already cleaning it. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and do this one because it cleaned this one pretty fast. As you can see, it's not as cloudy as it was. And then I used the other side. This one a little drier to clean it off. And I'm really not worried about getting everything off, because leaving a little solution on there actually helps. But the big challenge is going to be my helmet light for work with my structural gear, my PPE. So that's got a lot of build up on it. And just recently, I haven't cleaned it in a while, and just had a fire about 2 shifts ago. So and it was pretty bad fire. So I know it's got a lot of build up on it, but as you can see, it is very, very clear. And we're gonna go to the next one, which we're gonna go ahead and put some on this because it's probably gonna have to sit a little bit, because this is a little bit different from a firearm. This is carbon buildup, and it's been baked on there from being inside of putting out fires in attics and stuff like that. So we're gonna put a couple of dabs on this and let it sit. And this would really show how well this solution works. I haven't used it on my firefighter stuff yet, so we'll see. And we'll sit this to the side so it can stand up and kind of clean itself. And we'll go ahead and clean the Surefire. I'm trying not to make this video too long, but hey, it's some good info, you know, just to see if it actually works before you buy it. And it's not cheap, but it's not that expensive to me for what it is. I mean, you don't have to use a lot of it. Now I can imagine something like my helmet light after a class. I know for sure you'll have to use more, because you'll have a lot more build up, especially if you shoot over 500 rounds in a weekend. Most classes you take on a weekend, if you're doing just one day class, you might shoot anywhere from about 500 to 7-ish. But if you're doing a whole weekend class, you're gonna shoot at least 1,000 rounds almost, and then less than 500. So you will definitely need to use that, especially if it's your EDC or your duty gun for law enforcement. And hey, it got all that stuff from around the side. Stuff works pretty good, and you can also go over it again. But we're gonna start with the Cloud Defense Ring. You guys probably won't be able to see it. It's probably to give you guys a better view. I want you to look at it once before I clean it. But it just sits up. I'm try to raise it up a little bit. Just this. Hate to be doing this in the middle, but as you can see, the carbon build up on it. I'm trying to move to the side at the same time so I won't flatten myself, but it's pretty dirty. It is pretty dirty. As you can see, that's a better view right there. So we're gonna put a couple dabs on it so we can start letting it do its thing. And move it around a little bit. And it's just coming off. I'm not even rubbing hard. I'm just trying to get it to move around a little bit. And as you can see how dirty this Q-tip is already. And I wasn't even really wiping hard, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Man, it came off. And like I said, I've used it at least twice, but every time I use it, I just amazed on how easy it comes off, because even with the CLP, the carbon doesn't come off as easy on these whipping mounted lights. And man, and if I can just imagine by this being that clear anodized, if I was to use it to clean the light, probably make it look new again, but I actually don't want it to look new. Not on the outside. The lens, yes, but that's it. And as you can see, voila, it is clean, crystal clear. See if I can get it to focus. There we go. I mean, it was horrible. I probably can get it a tad bit better, but hey, it don't get no better than that for real. Clean. And like I said, this is the Paragon weapon light cleaner. And we're gonna go to, now this, look at that. And this stuff been baked on right here. And it's coming off. I mean, I'm putting a little bit of elbow in it, but man, all those spots that I had in it, and I may have to go over this one more time, but considering I've had this like 4 years and I think I only cleaned it once, and I've been on a lot of house fires, commercial fires, car fires, especially car fires with all those tires burning and stuff like that. I mean, as you can see, get it to focus over here. Look at it compared to what it was. I mean, it's getting there. I'll clean it a little more. But man, this stuff works really, really good. I can vouch for it, like I said, and I'm doing this, y'all know when I do my videos, 9 times out of 10, 99% of the time, I actually purchase the stuff myself, and with the help of, you know, people buying t-shirts or hoodies or whatnot, which I'll get to that on another video about some new products. But I pay for everything out of my pocket. I may find a discount code before I buy it, but other than that, I use my own hard-earned money. So nobody is telling me to giving me this stuff for free, and then I try to do a video about it. I'm just telling you guys like it is. It actually worked, and for some reason, I've been lucky on most of the products that I bought, and they actually do good, and some not. And I'll tell you the truth about it. And this stuff is good, so I'm gonna do this a second time. But it's already 70% of the stuff is already gone. And I didn't even let it sit that long. So, and it says let it sit for the most part 15 to 20 seconds. But there you go. Hopefully y'all like it. Peace. All right, y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Hopefully it was helpful to anyone who's looking into you know, getting some pretty good cleaning solutions. There's a lot of stuff out there that say it works. I've used a couple of different things, but this stuff by far is the best that I've used, from toothpaste to CLP and all that stuff. This stuff really works good, and it don't take much. So you see how the size of the bottle, and it'll last you pretty long. I got 3 of them. It was buy 2 get 1 directly from that site. If I'm not mistaken, you find it at Amazon and a lot of other places that sell stuff for guns and stuff like that. So I will have a link in the description exactly for their website. You might can find somebody who has a discount code for it or whatnot that'll save you some money on shipping and whatnot. But anywho, y'all get out there and train. Be safe. Peace. Unc Life. It's on you.